Good morning and welcome back to Taya's YouTube channel. I've already been quite busy this morning. Actually, I placed the second layer of platform for the houses on top of the flat one, and I scored the fronts of them and I painted them. I'll show you those in a moment. But I've also done a little bit of research into looking for a suitable solution for the portal where the train goes in and out of the train tunnel. And I found online a royalty-free clip art. I just looked for train portal, clip art, royalty-free, and this came up. And this looks quite suitable. Actually, it looks very nice. However, it's made out of paper. Like I printed it off and it's cardstock, but it's paper. So it's not sturdy enough and it won't last the season if I should put them up like this. I can glue them to the styrofoam tunnel holes, but it's not going to work. So while I was having breakfast, I got the brilliant idea to cut them out. So I simply put them on top, trace them out, and now I'm going to cut them out. I will glue the paper portal to the cardboard portal, and that should give it enough sturdiness to last for the season. I also started looking into cobblestone, that I can lay cobblestone paper on top of the platforms where the houses will be on. That gives it such a nice village feeling. I had a file from last year that didn't print properly. I found it as well on the internet, on clip art. I looked for images of cobblestone paper, and I looked for copyright free. And I came up with this one. This is actually a number of files that have been put together in Photoshop Elements. And it fills the whole paper. There's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 images here. I didn't stretch the image because it didn't look right. It didn't look proper. It made the cobblestones much bigger and much fuzzier. So I kept the resolution quite sharp, and I kept the file in the same size. So I'll show it to you up close. I quite like that cobblestone. When it's lying down, you're not going to see those little marks. They're actually cobblestones, but they're just marked differently. And of course, because it's a repeated pattern, you can see that it's a number of files together. In any case, I will cut the white border off, I will lay them down, and then I will plan how to put the houses and the lanterns on them. I won't glue them down because when I go to put the lanterns on them, I have to make slices in them and then little holes. So where the lantern stands, I have to be able to get the wires. I won't be able to get the lantern right through it, so I put a slice there, and then the cords will go under the slice and be underneath the paper, and then all you will see is the lantern sticking out. So that's why I won't glue them until the very last moment. So I will now show you the second platform that I finished this morning. So today I had an appointment with my osteopath, and so I didn't get a lot of work done this afternoon, but when I came home I started working on the diorama once again. Just to show you this side, it's a bit of a mess right now. It's got all the electrical cords and the lighting and so on in bags. This is where the farm is going to be, and a skating rink and perhaps some other things. This will be more of a wintry scene on this side, and this will be where the city starts. As you can see, I have all cobblestone paper down on all 3 levels. I have the portals installed, and I added moss to the cliffs and to the mountains. I added little bits of moss. Once the houses and the lighting is up, that moss will not be as noticeable. But I'm quite pleased as to how it all turned out. Here's the other portal. I put a little bit of snow white paint on each of the bits of moss. And it's starting to take shape quite nicely. I'm very pleased at how it's looking. So I'm going to knock it off for tonight. I'll pick up this video again tomorrow morning, where I'll start checking the lighting out, where putting the houses on to see where they all are going to go and how I'm going to string all the lighting to the back. As you can see at the back here, there's still space for the wires to go down and be attached to the power bars that are attached to the wall. I don't know if you can see the power bars, but there's a space back there. So like I said, I'm going to call it a day. I'll try and get this video out yet tonight, and I still have a lot of cleanup to do. All these pieces that I cut off, the cobblestone papers are all lying on the floor here, so I have to clean that all up, get rid of all the trash that I created today. And so that tomorrow morning I can get up and start afresh, start putting all the little houses out and planning all the lighting and the lanterns, and we'll see how we go tomorrow. We have a lot of work ahead of us yet, but we're finally starting to make good progress, and these videos are coming out on a more regular basis. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I want to wish you peace and blessings and a very good evening tonight. Goodbye.